Well, hey everybody, coming to you live from the RV tonight. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Hey JK, how are you? Elena, how are you? Good to see you guys. Um, wasn't gonna stream, and I thought, well, you know what? I hadn't streamed all week, and I'd just kind of bring you up to date with what's going on and what I've got done this week. Moving forward to getting out of Dodge here. Let's get the lighting kind of situated a little bit. Trying to get out of Dodge here, leaving the Abbey for good, guys. If you haven't heard, uh, I'll be leaving at the end of the month, and I'm going to hit the road, and I'm going to start traveling the United States again, and that's kind of my plan. So I've kind of mapped out stuff and got everything marked and ready to go. I've been trying to get everything out of the command center. Hey, Sir X, how are you, buddy? How are you? Happy birthday, by the way. Nice. 26 months. Yo, yay. All right, all right. So, yeah, one thing the, well, jumping around here. I've been trying to get things organized here in the RV. I've gone through everything and opened up the all the tubs that I had and found stuff that I both need and I don't need and swapped it out. There's some stuff that sorry about the rocking there, guys. That should help stabilize a little bit. Um, I am planning on well, what I did was get all the stuff out that was unnecessary that I probably won't use on the road at all, and but semi important enough to keep. Plus, I have a ton of equipment that I can't take with me. Sean's going to take a lot of the equipment, but there's still a ton of stuff left. Axe Batch is going to get some. And whatever's left, then it'll go into storage over there along with some of my other stuff. Um, but I got all that organized and got everything ready to pretty much get ready to. Um, well, it's packed away. It actually looks pretty nice in here. I still got to start securing the cupboards and stuff after not moving for any great distance. Um, I really need to get things back in order and keep them from rattling as I'm going down the road, pots and pans and that sort of thing. Um, let's see here. Yeah, you look at those pots and pans hanging there. It's great while you're sitting still, but they'll bang and rattle and whatnot. So what I plan to do is just kind of pack them away and pull them out as needed. I actually have those little plastic tubs, and they're working out great. And I've still got, even though I've got all my stuff packed, all my toys, I've got all, my drone, all my prospecting equipment, all my camera equipment, all uh, the ghost hunting stuff that I'm going to take with me. Everything is organized and put away up there, and then some of the other essentials that I'll have, little minor RV parts, door handles, and things that break. Um, but the RV is just about in shape. I've been also buying stuff on Amazon. Um, only pull out when needed. Only you there, Sir Axe. I've been um, trying to. What was I going to say? You sidetracked me there again, Mister Sir X. What was I going to say? Oh, I've been on my Amazon trying to get as many things that I think I'm going to need or want while I'm on the road. So I've made a lot of purchases. There's still some things that I can use on my wish list if you guys are wanting to help me out. If not, no big deal. But I figured I'd try and get all that stuff before I hit the road. Um, well, I still have an address to ship it to, so that's where I'm at here. So very quickly, I'll just show you some of the stuff I got, and I'll just show you from my orders and returns here. This is all the stuff that I've ordered. um, Starting with, let's see here. Okay, as I told you guys, this was probably the coolest thing here. Is I got this little hot water system, and it's way cool because I can now take a hot shower at any water source. It doesn't matter if it's a garden hose, a 5-gallon bucket, a river, lake, creek, stream, whatever. Um, I have continuous hot water wherever I want it, whenever I want it. It's easy to set up. It takes less than 5 minutes to set it up and 5 minutes to take it down. Um, Way cool, way cool. I already used it several times and I love it. It actually heats the water up to 185 degrees, so I was able to get that. I also rigged it up so that on the ladder on my back, on the back of the RV, so that you can get up on the roof. I've got hooks that I bought. It's even better than a military Surex. So these little hooks here, let me go back one more page. I bought these hooks here, and basically all they are is plant hooks, but they're very, very sturdy and whatnot. And so I've got them hooked into the back of that heater, and I just hang it on the step going up to the roof. And that way I could just take it out of my little pouch and put it up and hang it up on the ladder. When I'm done, I put it back in my little pouch. So what I'm referring to is my little pouch. I bought this thing. Um, so I got this thing here, and it's a bumper hitch thing, so it goes into the RV uh, trailer hitch, and it came with this container and everything. So I've got all my prospecting stuff in here, my gold pans, sluices, um, that sort of thing. The propane bottle to run that little heater, the place for my heaters, shovels, and some other different kind of tools, my buckets and whatnot, all stored in this, and it stores very nicely. And it's not in the RV; it just kind of hangs off the bumper there. So that's what I use to put the hot water tank into, and it works awesome. It works awesome. So it's right on the hitch, and of course I just reach down in and pull that thing out, hang it onto the ladder going to the RV, and there you go. I've got my shower set up, so that's real sweet. And then what else I get? Oh, new seat cushions. I got two a set of seat cushions for both sides. So that's good. And these I paid a lot of money for them because they'll stand up forever. A lot better than the ones half the price that made the mistake of buying, and they just were never very comfortable. So I splurged and bought some new cushions. Um, Here's the little portable shower that I bought. This also fits in that little thing on the bumper hitch. It just folds up into this little bag here. You pull it out and you give it a shake, and it automatically folds into this. So again, move cat. Again, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome because it only takes a second to fold it out. Takes a minute to figure out how to twist it back up to get it back in that pouch, but I did, and I guess I'll get uh, more proficient as I use it and whatnot. Yep, that was Archie. Archie's all excited too. He's ready to get the hell out of Dodge too. I think um, he just doesn't know what's in store yet. but he's gonna find out, and he's a good traveling cat. When I pulled in here, he's really good about. He gets on and off as he pleases. I don't make him stay on the bus, but when I'm out boondocking, which is where I spend 95% of my time, um, then he can jump in and jump out whenever he wants to, and generally he won't go too far out of eye shot range, and generally he's just under the RV just kind of hanging out or chasing bugs or something like that. But generally I can call him, and if I can't see him he'll show himself, and sometimes even just come over and jump on the RV. So that works really good. The alien in the pie. Yes, ma'am. Let me switch over here. I'll show you here. And as you can see, I wasn't gonna leave Raggedy Ann behind, and Monty suggested that she ride with me. So it seems right that Raggedy Ann came in off the fourth floor out of Abigail's room, and she's gonna share the adventures with me. Cat and Miss Zombie Slayer Miss Zombie Slayer made me a cherry pie. Um, Knitted it actually, or crocheted it. I don't know the difference. And then yeah, the little alien back here. So I've got some new riders on board. Let's see. I'm gonna go back over here to the second monitor and continue with what I picked up. So cushions. Let's go back. And the backup light or backup camera had quit working on the RV, so I had to replace it anyway. So I did get me a new backup monitor here, new system. It's hardwired. That was a lot bigger job than I figured it was going to be. Looking back, I wished I got the wireless system, but hey, the camera really looks good and it's nice, clean, and sharp. So I guess I can't complain. It just took me instead of just an hour to set it up. Um, it took me most of the day, but it, and I'm still not done. I'm almost there. Just go out the back here. But it's been raining for the last 2 days now, so haven't gotten to get that last camera up yet. But it's pretty easy now. So I got that. Um, Broke my door. I make sure I've got these because they break pretty easy, or you lose the springs or whatever. Uh, so here we go. I haven't received my Starlink yet. Supposed to come in this week. They don't give you a specific date, but it's supposed to be in again this week. But I haven't seen the Starlink yet. I'm excited to get that going. But when it gets here, then I had to get a portable mount that I can drag on and off when I stop and try to get satellite service. So that's on the way. It's coming. I should get that Monday or, well, I don't know. It probably says here. Get it Monday or Tuesday. No big deal. Whenever. That's fine. And then because I'll be doing all the streaming here in the RB now, I had to get a double monitor set up. So I bought one of those to because right now I'm working off a laptop and just a single arm deal, but I'm going to bring in the computer from Command and wire it in over here underneath my dinette set because it's so powerful and it works so well for my streams. So I'm going to put this on my dinette like the one that I have up top here. And in fact, let's see here if I can just move this over. You can kind of see my setup. But I got my laptop here, and then up above I've got the secondary monitor. So I kind of need that so that I can run the tower instead. So that's what I did. Got that. So other than that, I do have some things on my list. Like I said, if I'm trying to get before I get out of Dodge, only because I have an address. So Batch changed my, and I think it's down here in the comments. This is my new wish list. It's Roman gnomons after my little gnome. So a few items that I'd like to have, if I can get them whenever, whatever stuff. One thing that I do want to get fairly soon is these snake gators, because of the fact I will be in a lot of snake country, and I'd really prefer not to get bit. Hard to imagine, but true. And then one of these fans would be nice. I'll take it. And if I'm gonna lay around and do nothing, then that's pretty nice. So I'll get that. One other thing I didn't see in my list here. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I bought another dash cam, so that the one that I had was really crappy. I'm thinking that this isn't much better, because those cams that I got are just for forward and reverse, and I think I'll be able to make them so that while I'm cruising down the road, I will also be able to stream to you guys with it as well, which is why I got that. But it doesn't record, whereas this camera will record in case those don't. So for 35 bucks, and actually with this other coupon, it was like 20 bucks. So I couldn't pass that up. I went ahead and bought it. And then, because you guys know I'll be prospecting, I bought a little sluice for the river. I've got all the gold pans. I've got the spiral thing and everything for cleaning the gold. So I got a big, well, not a big, but a 30-inch sluice box, so I can sluice when I'm on the creeks or the rivers and whatnot. And so I picked that up. And of course, for all that gold that I'm gonna find, I'll certainly need a little scale to weigh it on. So I bought a little mining scale. And again, it was like 15 bucks. So I think what I don't have, I'm gonna wait another week, and what I don't have, and I really think I need, then I'll go ahead and purchase it and get them sent in, because some of this stuff, like the snake bite boots, I would like, or gaiters, I would like to have those. But so yeah, I purchased a bunch of stuff that I thought I would need. I had some money saved up, so I just went ahead and figured, well, do it now while it's easy, and get the stuff that I need. So I have, and I did, and so that's that's what I got, guys. Um, your wish list doesn't allow you to select the Abbey, huh? Um, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. My wish list. What is it set for, Chris? Where does it say it's going to send it to? Because I don't have any other addresses, I don't think. Let me see. Roman Omen. Let's see. Let's just take the mini sluice, for example. Um, let's take the hammock. Where are they going to send it to? Yeah, it says, oh, Surex, you tell me. I don't know what you're looking at, what item, but right here it says delivered to Dennis, Canyon City. And if it says that on yours, that's where it's going to go, right? says, I wish I could see a picture of what you're looking at, because obviously, trouble with that. On my side, sending gifts. Um, yeah, you don't have to send it as a gift. Me address shows your address. Did you hit my link? One of my links? I don't know what you're doing, Sirax. I don't. But it. Let me just check another one here. Let's say this one. This is to keep my camera lenses in. I've got a big backpack, but it's overfilled. I got so many lenses and stuff that I thought I would try to pack them away a little better. Let's see here. Oh, okay, Chris, I just got that. Hang on just a second. Um, Chris and Lamar. Chris and Lamar. Is that from clicking on my link? The link down here? Paranormal Warrior, how are you? Here, I'm going to put that link down there one more time, Sir X. I think. Or you can do it. You could do it easier than I can. Copy, Control C. Come on. Here we go. We'll just put it up here. Copy. Control V. Try that link, Sir X, and just see if it works for you. The one I just posted again. It should be the same link. It looks like the letters though are different. Try that one and see if that link helps. I don't know. I don't know. Um, no, I'll have to fix that. But all right, go back. All right. So, anyways, yeah, and then I've also been working hard on what mapping out everything, and my map has come a long ways, and also I've been focusing basically on New Mexico because I'm pretty sure that that's where I'm heading out to next. May fart around here in Colorado, eastern Colorado, for a couple of weeks before I actually get into Mexico because I don't have any time limit for anything. So we'll see. You'll figure it out. Okay. um, so yeah, let me go to my maps here and go back to this. There we go. All right. So got a few places in Colorado here that I kind of make my way out of Colorado, and so I've got a few mining sites and abandoned explorations there. The old ghost town of Ludlow, which I've been there several times. There's some cool places. Let's see what this one is. This is the Walsenburg Mining Museum. And if I want to check it out, I could just go over and check their page out and see what that's about. So yeah, I'll stop by there on the way out of Dodge here. Um, then as I get into Trinidad, what's this? You know that I don't think this place is open anymore, and I was kind of disappointed because I was going to do a trains, plane, and automobile thing for you. spend a day down at the train museum down in Pueblo, and then go over to the air air airport museum, and then head down to um, Trinidad and do an automobile thing. And let's see here. Yeah, I didn't save it because it's not there anymore. Dang it! And copy. Let's just look here real quick. See if it brings up anything at all on it. Did for a half a second there. Yeah, here we go. So some of the things that you would we would have been able to show you at that museum, you see here, and it just looked like a fun place to do a trains, planes, and automobile uh, video. Show you all this stuff, but it's not there no more. I'm pretty sure it's closed down. It seemed like they would have moved it somewhere. I don't know where, but it almost looks like something that would have been on Route 66. So I don't know, but it just looked like a fun place to go. But doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Um, so I need to take that one. I'll see when I get down there. Also, there's a haunted hotel and a couple of abandoned buildings, and I'm going to see if maybe I can get into. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Fart around in Trinidad for a little bit, and then head on over into New Mexico. And once I get to New Mexico again, we'll go back there. Close this, 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 there we go. Close that one. So we get down into New Mexico here, and you can see I've been busy mapping out all kinds of pinning everything. It doesn't matter if I go see all this. It's just the idea that if I'm in a particular area, then I can drop in there and check these places out if I'm nearby. So I've just kind of marked them. And this doesn't include my camp spots. I think there's a couple on there, but I've got a different app that I'll use for free camping and BLM land and national forest and stuff, so that I can get out and do some serious boondocking, because I don't do conventional RV, what do they call them, campsites and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm saying a lot. I just realized that. Um, um. So as I come into New Mexico here, obviously we have the Dawson Cemetery, and it's got some very unique history. So I'll definitely be spending a night or two there in the RV. But I've added some sites that talk about it and whatnot.
It's just about time for
history. I think there was 20 something miners that were killed there. Let's see here in the description. He doesn't have it in his description, but I think there was like a mine explosion, and there was 26 miners that were killed all at once, and they're all buried here in this particular area. So I'm going to spend the night there, guys. I'm going to spend the night in the cemetery. You can see here he was
couple
able
around,
to do it.
but I was like,
and he had quite a few different little experiences that night, and so I'm going to check it out for myself and spend the night in the Dawson Cemetery, which is, they claim it to be New Mexico's most haunted cemetery. We'll find out. And with Starlink, I'll be able to live stream there for you guys, and you'll actually be able to see me while I investigate once I get down there. Now Dawson is just outside of St. James, well, Cimarron. So let's go down here to St. James, right here. Cimarron, the St. James, I've been going there since the 80s, and that's where I plan to go and maybe meet up with Sean, get him down there. The girls, I say, Michelle and Katie said that they would like to meet me down there if I give them enough notice. So I'll see if I can't meet them. But this is a Cimarron Hotel or St. James Hotel. Quite rich with history. I don't even know how many times I've stayed there. A bunch since the 80s, back before it was popular and well known. But there's an old gristmill nearby. There's the cemetery, the old jailhouse. This bar still has the tin roof with I think 26 bullet holes in the ceiling. Um, yeah, some really great rich history there. Yep, yep. Trouble with a huge T. I mean, hell, I'll give you guys enough notice that anybody wants to come down there and get a room. I don't know what they go for now, but get a room and hang out with us. That would be fun too. The more the merrier. I don't care. And Cimarron is just a great place to go hang. Again, here it's talking about some of the people that stayed there, including Doc Holliday, Jesse James, the Earps, um, who Bat Masterson. Just that's just to name a few. Every room was named after some of the people that had stayed there. But that's a fun place to go. So it's definitely on my stop by list as I crossed over into New Mexico because you're only about 50 miles once you cross over and go through Raton. It's about 50 miles from the Colorado New Mexico border. Then I think in reality I'm gonna start heading from there down here to Springer, right there, and then I haven't decided if I'm gonna go down 25 or I could go this way, but I'd rather avoid the altitude, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go take the long range or long way and head down over towards this direction here. Get down to the hot springs, hang out there for a while, and then head on over to Santa Fe and check out Santa Fe. I probably will avoid. I may get down into Albuquerque, but really, been there, done that, and I kind of avoid the big cities. I don't really want to. I don't really want to hang on the in the big cities. But I definitely want to get down here to Truth or Consequences. I want to get to Alamogordo and Riadoso, down here to Roswell, and do all that stuff. So I'll be heading down that direction eventually. Every time I've gone through New Mexico for the last 10 years, I've been hanging on US 40 here or Route 66, and I really been missing a lot because there's so many cool places to go. So as you can see here, I've got little ghost towns mapped out, um, and then I've attached little videos or things of what's in that town that I want to see.
I can't exactly make this out.
So again, this is a place that I can
I'm all
stay.
set up for the night. I got fun.
Wow. I don't know videos, but apparently I do. But anyways, and by the way, check out his videos if you want. He's all about ghost towns in New Mexico. What's up with James? He's somebody I just discovered a week or two ago. Catch meow. How are you? How are you? Just going over my battle plan here. Um, Told everybody about what I picked up, what I've been doing, organizing the RV, getting things sorted, separated to either take to storage, take on the road with me, take it to the thrift store, or just get rid of it. And pretty much been making a lot of progress daily on that. I just got command, and I think I'm going to start breaking it down. Um, the last two investigations I've got, let's see here, look at my calendar. I've got one on the 18th and then one on the 25th. After that, I'm done. I think that by the time it gets to the 25th, I should have command completely cleared out and probably can't even stream that investigation because I'll have everything packed and sorted and given away. Sean's going to take a bunch of that stuff back and whatnot. So yeah, so I probably won't stream then. So we'll just have to figure it out. I got other things I can do. So let's see here. Let's go back. What else do I got here? I got a camera here, so that means it's a oh yeah, you got to get down to where Billy the Kid was. That's down in Sumner, um, New Mexico, Fort Sumner, and so I'll be going down there. There's stuff in Clovis, and obviously all kinds of stuff in Roswell to check out. So we'll be doing that. Go to the Roswell Museum. Coolio, Coolio. All right. What else do I got? Looks strange. Um, More ghost towns here in Ruidoso. White Oak. I just found it last night. I actually want to do some prospecting in that area. So prospecting is right here outside of. Let me get out of there. Right outside of Albuquerque. This looks like it's really close, but it says it's actually about 10 miles out of Albuquerque. And the thing is this is on BLM land, so I can stay there for 14 days, and I'm near a water source, and I can prospect. So that's why I bought the new sluice and whatnot, and I should be able to hang on that land for 14 days. Then I only have to move 30 miles, and I can spend another 14 days on BLM property or up in national forest, and then back. If I like that spot, I can always go back to it or continue on. But I can stay for 14 days. Some of them, if I pay a small fee, it's like 150 bucks. I get it for the whole season and can stay on the property for the whole season. But I plan to move around. Not a whole lot. I'm just gonna see how I feel and see what if something is happening and something is fun, then you bet. I'm going to hang around for a while. You're right there, Sir X. Tucumcari is on my map. I will definitely be going to Watson's down in Tucumcari. That's definitely a must. The Billy the Kid Museum. Again, Port Sumner. We'll check that out. You guys will see that when I go. Here's another thing, too, guys, that I thought of. Um, I thought that maybe I would start doing, if you're a subscriber and whatnot, or starting a Patreon, where a small donation every month, you'll get to see some of the extra video and stuff. But I'm also going to pick up small souvenirs or maybe T-shirts or hats or something as I go to some of these places and have drawings and if you're a subscriber or one of my Patreons, then you'll be automatically thrown into the drawing whenever I do it for these particular items. So, and what those items are, I have no idea. It could be anything from a refrigerator magnet to a T-shirt, coffee mug, or something like that. But I thought that would be kind of fun, and then I'll ship them out to you guys, whoever the winners are. Um, No, no. In fact, Kat, nobody said boo to me, and Sunny, Sunny has been nice as hell to me. She actually delivered my mail to me a couple of times. In fact, today, heard a knock at the door. I was sorting through some stuff, and Karina dropped off some more mail. So yeah, no hassles at all. They're they're uh, they're yeah, taking care of me for what I think we all agree just to leave each other alone. And she thought Sunny had told me that she thought she would be watching my videos and my road trip and stuff. So that'd be fun. I want Karina. I would like to stay in touch with Karina and whatnot. So yeah, it's all good. No problems at all. Um, I haven't. I haven't got the Starlink yet. I got another, it said it was going to be in on Friday, going to ship on Friday or the week of last week. Now I just got a notice today that says it's going to ship sometime this coming week. Better ship because I don't want to have to hang around waiting for my Starlink to get here. So I'm glad I ordered it when I did. Another thing too that I'm thinking about joining the GPAA. Maybe and maybe not, but that would also give me Gold Prospectors of America would give me. Um, Let me see here. I think I got it saved. Yeah, this would give me sites all over the U.S. wherever they have their claims, and I could stay on the claims for. I think everyone has a different period of time, or some of it is uh, BLM regulation type stuff, and so. But it would give me again. It would give me places that for a hundred bucks a month because I get it, or a month, a year, I would get that seniors discount, and and then I can camp anywhere I want on the gold prospectors claims and stuff. So that would be nice because generally, not all of them, but a good portion of them have water, and that's kind of key for me. Water is the key when you're boondocking. I'm very conservative with water, but if I've got a source of water, you just stock up on groceries, and that's about all I'm going to need is a good source of water, and then I could stay out for quite some time. I've already got. I'm sorry, I'm looking and umming at the same time. Uh, okay, let me switch back to my homepage. So as I'm out there, generally water source is what's that? Gramps Preventing Association of America. What? Yeah. I'm reading chat again. You're right, Kat. I'm glad that there wasn't any crap. Perverting GPA. What? Gramps perverting. GPAA. No, Gold Prospectors Association of America. So, Yeah, I'll that gives me another opportunity. But even then, the $100 isn't that big a deal. It's just a matter of how, I'm almost thinking because on their maps they've got 1,200 claims, but a good portion of those are in California. There's only like maybe 25 or so in like New Mexico, and of those, they're dry washers or metal detecting, which is fine. I've got two metal detectors, and that'll work fine for me too. But I'm just thinking to myself, I just find some Bureau of Land Management or BLM land and hang out there for 14 days. It's free, and I don't have to pay anything. So that's an option. But again, if I do that, I need to figure it out and get it because they'll send me the book and I won't have an address to send it to. So plus they send out bi-monthly magazines that I'll probably never see. So I've got to consider that. Basically, all it's going to do is buy me a camping spot. Now, the state of New Mexico, for a non-resident year-round pass to all their state parks, state um, campgrounds and stuff like that is $225. I think in state it's $165 or something, but out of state's 225, and that would give me basically every camp spot in the entire state of New Mexico if I want to hang out in New Mexico. But I don't plan on hanging out there, so again, I was just kind of looking at the pricing. There is, a per day price that I can pay, and then they charge you extra for an extra vehicle. That's another thing too. I did sell my truck, so my truck will, I've had her for 12 years now, and yeah, I sold it, so I won't be hauling it around, and I'll just have to figure out something else when the time comes. But for right now, that's what I got. Oh, the eye stayed put. I'm assuming this is Stanley. Stanley, the little alien. Yes, the eye stayed put. I've got my pie, and I got little Abigail here. So she'll be going on the road with me everywhere I go. Pretty cool. And then let's see what else I got going on. Uh, Now I thought I was just going to move on into Texas and over into Oklahoma or up to Oklahoma, or make my way down into Louisiana or head up out through just the tip of Kansas around Joplin, get into Joplin, Missouri, and cut over to Kentucky. I don't know. Um, I've had some pretty good offers down in Arizona and into Nevada, so that's an option too, where I can go that direction. The only problem is it's going to be hot, and I don't know how much heat I want to get into because I know Arizona's like in the hundreds at night trying to sleep, and the air conditioner in this sucks. So I don't think I want to do that. The underground salt mine, I've been there, Sir X, it's in my videos. One of the best places, funnest places, most worthwhile ticket to anywhere I went was the Stratica salt mine there in Hutchinson, Kansas. No, not Hutchinson. Yeah, it was Hutchinson, Kansas, and that was a blast. Such a cool place. So I've been there. Um, Kansas, I want to get out, stay out of. I've had my fill of Kansas. As many of you know, I lived there for a couple of years. Yeah, I've been there, done that. That's enough for me. It's a great place to visit for a short time, but I don't recommend living there. I'm sorry, Kansas is not my kind of place. It's like flat and not a lot of water, and you go from one end of, and a lot of people don't understand, it's 528 miles from the Colorado border to the Iowa border going through Kansas, and it all looks the same. There's nothing different about Kansas. In fact, your dog could run away from home, and 3 days later you'll look and you'll still see that dog like 200 miles away, still running over a little hill. It's just, yeah, it's not my kind of town. Archie usually he lays in here. I got him a little place behind the computer here. He likes to hang out there because the heat off the fan from the computer blows on him, so he's got a little heater. But actually, I think he's back in my bed. Uh, got the whole place to himself, and he likes to curl up back in there and sleep. Because I don't see him up in the. Oh no no no! He's in the top. I see him. He's laying. He's got beds all over this place. I see him up top there, so he's hanging out sleeping. But you're right. He's napping. That's what he does. That's what he does best. It's like me. As little as possible. That's good. Right? Yeah, that's what cats do. That's what they do. So, um, what else do I got going on? I did get a one of the best camping apps that I've got because it shows me the information all about um, basically BLM land and Forest Service and stuff. Let me find it here real quick. It's called UC Public Campgrounds. I don't know if you can see this or not. Get out of the light. No, you're not going to be able to see. Um, I wish you could. UC Public Campgrounds is what it's called. It's a great app, and I highly recommend it if you're traveling or camping and whatnot. Because I wish I could show you guys. Let me see here. Why won't they show? Yeah, just nothing. Wait, I did see something there. Come on, here. Come on. You could do it. You can do it. I don't think it works on the computer, on a PC, but it's great because throughout the state it's got like little dots that indicate yellow is BLM, red is well kind of an orange is public type stuff. The green is national forest, and then they got little numbers indicating throughout the entire state map. Like there's in New Mexico, let's see, there's one, two, three, four, five yellow dots. But of those five yellow dots, it's one has 40 40 46 different campgrounds. Then there's 137 campgrounds, 78, 29, and 23. So roughly, let's see, 100, 200, roughly 210 camp spots for the BLM. For the National Forest, you have 194 plus 103, so right at 300 campgrounds. And for the state park, or I'm sorry, that was state or independent type campgrounds and stuff. And then for the state, seems like there'd be more than that. For the U.S. Forest Service, there's 160 sites. So you just push that button and then it'll show you all those sites throughout the state. And then it links up so that you can click another spot and people that have been there rate that site and tell you how to get there, if it's four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive, how rough the roads are, if there's water, if there's electricity, if there's sewer dump, if there's a water spigot that you can draw water from, stuff like that. Pertinent information you would need to know. It's a great app, and I don't think I paid for it. Maybe I did one-time fee or something. Um, but I do know now because I tried to update it, and I think the last update was 2022, and there hasn't been any more updates. So some of this information might be a little behind, but um, they should be good. And if not, there's 1,000 places down the road. So it's a great little app. I like the way that it works and laid out. And then I've got several other different ones that I use that aren't my go-to apps, but still have a lot of great information. Trying to figure out. Yeah, the Dirt is another one. It's good, but it's more for paid type camping spots. And then they have Camp Spot, which is both paid for and free type camping, BLM and boondocking type camping. Then there's one called Park Advisor and Recreation. What's that called? Recreation something. Recreation.gov, and it's got all kinds of information about pre-camping, permits, that type of stuff. Uh, so yeah, I've got a host of apps on my phone that I can go to find my camping spots for the night. Worst case scenario, there's always Walmart. Yeah. Yep, day late and a dollar short. Just a little quicker on that bell. Ling, 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 ling. Parks and Recreation. Parks and Recreation for $200. That's a winner. So, yep, I'm getting excited, guys. I'm getting really close here, and everything's kind of coming together. It's it's the with everything calming down now. I feel better about leaving just because I'm not getting into all that crap, and things have calmed down. They're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing, and hopefully we can leave on fairly good terms. But I'm excited because I'm ready to go, and I want to do this, and so yeah, the last one was my last gumball rally, and I outlived it. I don't know how, but I did. So what did I call this one? I think it's in my description here. The end of the trail or something. I don't even know what this stream is called. Or if it changed the title. Hopefully it changed the title, but I don't know that it did. Let's see here. Batch knows how to change it in the yeah, riding into the sunset, full time RVing again soon. So yeah, I see it up here now. Yeah, so it did save the title in the stream. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why, but it's working correctly. All right, guys, and so I think that's it. I just wanted to catch up with you guys, bring you up to speed on some of the stuff. Um, that's pretty much it. I've got nothing really to show you tonight, or other than my like I say, my updates on the map. My Amazon list has changed. It's not the What's Up Gramps anymore. Now it's Roman Nomans. I'll bring it up just real quick to let you see some of the stuff I've got on there. Um, just some odds and ends that I could use if you got a, if you feel like it. Fine. If not, then no big deal. I've gotten all the main stuff that I really needed and wanted to get out of here with. And so, um, at any rate, Cat, real quick, I'll just show you some of the new stuff that I got. I wanted to get this stuff and make sure I have it before I hit the road and don't have an address anymore. So I got me a new sluice box. And of course, with all that gold I'm going to find with that new sluice box, I had to get me a scale so I could weigh how much gold I found. I got another dash cam. Because I'll be streaming from the RV and taking out here, let's go to my other window. Because I'll be streaming from the RV, and here I'll show you real quick because I thought this window was up. It wasn't. So this is my new sluice box. So it's on its way. Got that. Here's my gold scale. Got it. Got a new dash cam because the backup system that I got, and I'll show you here in a second, doesn't really record. Plus the fact that this was 40% off, plus you get another coupon for another 30% off. I only paid 20 bucks for it, so how can you go wrong, right? So I got that camera. Now, I also, because I'll be streaming here in the RV, I had to change my setup to double monitors because currently I'm on my laptop, whereas I'm going to take the computer that Brewkill got me, bring it back to the RV, wire it up into the RV here. So I will have to have it two monitors up, whereas right now, as you can see here, I've got the upper monitor here and then my laptop here. So I'll need to set up my monitors different. So I went ahead and got that because it's important and I want to make sure that I had it when I head out of here. So, and I'll need it when I bring out the computer. So I went ahead and got that. And then, um, so like I say, my Starlink hasn't got here yet, but I would have to have a portable stand to put it on. So I went ahead and got the stand. So it's probably going to get here at this rate. It's going to get here before the Starlink setup that I ordered now almost 2 weeks ago. But at any rate, the stand is on its way. And then, oh, you can see I got my phone case. It's funny because it was cheaper to buy the case and the glass for $5.49, have it delivered here than it is to go pay 18 bucks for the glass at Walmart. So that's what I did. Anyways, always keep a couple of these door handles on hand because the little springs, you'll see that they have little springs. Let's see. Well, this picture isn't showing them, but inside this handle there's little tiny springs, and they constantly break or something happens to them. So I've got the whole setups now where I've got the springs, the latches, and whatnot. I've got two of those just in case because I broke two of them already. Um, Hooks to hang my heater on, my vitamins. I got seat cushions finally. Really nice because I had cheap ones before. These are really plush. They're really solid. They're 6 inches of heavy duty foam. Much more comfortable than what I had. So that's what I got. And then I got the seat covers with them, as you see here. They actually came with the seat covers, which is good because already Archie has been seeing if he could claw him to death or not. Which is what he did to my new chair. Trashed the back of that chair. I covered up the front, so he went to the back, and I pulled that cover off the other day, and it's trashed. Can't keep anything nice. Um, let's go back to my. What else did I get? Some other fun stuff that I went ahead and just got to have. So let's see. Oh, my backup camera system. The backup system had finally died, so I had to replace the backup. So I got a back and forward view here. And unfortunately, I thought it was ordering wireless. It turned out to be wired, so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and use it. Uh huh. Half a day later, and I'm still don't have that damn thing. It's working. It's just not. I haven't mounted that back camera yet, but I will. I'll get to it. It's been raining for 2 days here. I don't even want to tell you what it's doing to the inside of the building because we all know, but not my problem. And then I got one of these guys. This is very 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 important. It goes into the hitch of my RV. I keep my prospecting stuff in there, my prospecting buckets. I've got a tub where I keep my little heater that I'll show you here in a second. The all the fittings, my hoses, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff back in there that I don't have to keep in the RV. That if it gets wet or whatever, it doesn't really matter because it's outdoor stuff. So it fits neatly onto this thing here. If I wasn't using this thing folds up and it doesn't stick out the back of the RV. It'll always stick out because I always have something on it, I'm sure. Oh, and it keeps the propane tank. I keep the propane tank in there as well for my little heater, which that's my big prize. Here's my little shower. For those of you who saw my little video of my little shower setup, that's right here. This thing I love. I love it. um, I've taken 3 showers in it now, and it's so great because of the fact that right now, while I'm here at the Abbey, I can just hook it up to a garden hose and have unlimited water. And then as long as I got propane, it says it'll hold it'll work for 80 hours on a tank of propane. So then you just go get it refilled and whatnot. But I've got hot water wherever I'm at that there's a water source. It could be a garden hose, it could be a 5 gallon bucket, a river, creek, stream, pond, lake, whatever. It's got this little siphon here that I can draw the water in from a natural source, along with a little filtration system to take out any impurities and stuff. Hey, Brute, how are you, buddy? Good to see ya. Yep. So, yeah, it's amazing, and I'm so excited to have that because that was one of the things that was quite the inconvenience when I was on the road for that 4.5 years before I ended up here, was just finding a dump station and this. Usually I could find water just about anywhere. Sometimes a gas station. If you fill up your gas at a gas station, and then ask them if you can fill up water, most of them don't care. They'll tell you fine, go ahead and fill up your tank. So water was never an issue. But getting rid of my black tank, but just as troublesome was a shower. And now I can get a shower wherever I'm at as long as if I got a 5 gallon bucket of water, then I can take a shower. And, that would be like I do in the RV here, where I turn it on, get myself wet, then turn it off and soap myself up, and then rinse the soap off, and then shut it off. And whereas this, I can just run as long as I want to. Plus the fact, I think in the video I said, well, I think it gets up to 118 degrees. Oh no, it gets up to 185 degrees. Very, very, very hot. So what you got to do here is use this knob right here where it says maximum and minimum, and that's kind of like the hot and cold um, knob, and that's where you would set your temperature from, is right there. But it gets up around 112. That's about as hot as I like a shower, anyways. Maybe if it's a colder day, maybe 114. But even then, it's hot. So I'm excited. This thing is great, and I love it. I love it. That's that little pump that goes out into the creek or the stream or whatever and pushes the water. Now it'll somewhere here. Let's see. Yeah, the pump is 3.3 gallons per minute. That's a lot of water, guys. Actually, that's a heck of a lot of water. And so and it'll push it up from I think 100 feet away, and it still will maintain 3 gallons a minute. So that's plenty of hot water. Anyways, those are some things that I got. The things that are still on my wish list. If I get them, that's fine. If not, there's only one item really that I'll probably, if I'll probably get in the next week or two, and that's these. Where's my wish list? No, over here, dummy. I saw it. Quit moving stuff around. There we go. Roman Noman. Um, of all this stuff, I needed a case for my camera lenses. My bag is so full with lenses that I need to kind of separate them. No big deal there. I'm just saying. But I want to get some gators, some snake gators, because I will be going into high grasses and into a lot of desert type situations where there's going to be a lot of snakes, and so that'll probably be the only thing that I'll make sure that I have before I leave out of here. This other stuff is just stuff on the wish list. I've got coils for my detector, both of them. I've got 10 inch and 6 inch, and then the one on my Garrett is an kind of an oval shape, and it's good for all around. But this is specifically for um, gold detecting. This little thing here, a little again for cleaning up my gold, all that gold I'm gonna find. um, that just a little tool that makes it easier. This kilowatt thing that would make good. That way I know how much power I'm using, because I do have solar now too. That's another thing I didn't have when I was on the road before. Is now I have 400 watts of solar power, whereas before I didn't have any solar power. Actually, I've got 500 because I got another little 100 watt that is portable, and that's the one that I use for running stuff like this little high banker and my little spiral pan and stuff. But because it takes such a low amount of electricity to run one of those little pumps, that's what I use the little portable one for. That way, I don't even have to hook up to the RV. These things are just kind of nice. If I get in a situation, I run out of water and I need drinking water, these little pins come in really handy. There's also a gravity bag that I saw that does some pretty amazing stuff. Again, it's not an essential. It's just something that I thought if I have an extra 40 bucks, I would get. And again, none of this stuff I need other than maybe that the I would like to have the gators and a fan. Either one of these fans would be will work, and I'll probably get the gators, the fan, and I think that's about all. Oh, got to have a hammock so I can lounge around, me and Archie, right? And they're only 19 bucks, so I'll probably leave with those two. The rest of this stuff is just stuff, I mean, I put it on there, no big deal. Anyways, that's my new Noman list. Just if I don't get it before I leave, then that list it'll probably stay up for my purposes, but I won't have an address to send it to after I leave here. So that's kind of why I'm getting all this stuff in a hurry. I had a little bit of money saved up and whatnot, so I went ahead and overspent my little budget that I created for myself, just because I know it's going to be a pain in the ass to get on the road and get this stuff. Which brings me to my next kind of issue on the road again. On the road again. One of the things that I had to deal with before when I was on the road was, guys, I take a lot of meds, a lot of stuff since my pacemaker and my heart and all the other things that are ailing me. Um, and I have to have my drugs when I'm on the road. I have to have certain ones. Most of them I've gotten rid of, but there's still about 5 of them that are prescribed and I absolutely have to have. And so before I hit the road, I'm gonna go see my local doctor here, the family doctor, and make sure that I do my blood test, do the A1C, and do all that crap, so that I don't. Because when I'm on the road, eventually it'll come to a point. A year from now, they'll say, we haven't seen you in a year, and if we don't see you, then we're gonna stop prescribing your medicine till we see you. And that's a pain in the butt, and it's a hassle, and especially if you don't know any doctors in a local area or whatever, or you're just not hanging anywhere. It's problematic. So what I do is I'm going to go ahead and see my doctor here, make sure that I can get all my meds for the next year or so. Now I actually use a pharmacist in out of Oberlin, Kansas. Ward Drug down there. They are amazing. They follow me everywhere. If I tell them, okay, I'm gonna be at I'm in Oklahoma City, and I need my drugs sent to XYZ 375 whatever. I give them an address. They make sure that my prescriptions go out to that address, and that's one of the times that I might use a regular campground so that I can pick up my mail at a regular, if they ship it to a regular addressed campground, then I can get my drugs. And I buy them 3 and 6 months at a time, so I've got plenty that I don't have to keep doing that and worrying about them. Right now, I've got enough that other than my Xarelto, which is my main number one drug, even then I'm still getting them 3 months at a time, or a 3 month supply at a time. So I'll get my Xarelto. The other ones, I've got a 6 month supply without getting any more. So I definitely, yeah, have pretty much all I need to go. I'm just preparing for down the road. And then I've got a cavity that I want to make sure that I get filled so I don't have any dental problems before I leave. So I'm going to take care of that. So those are, got to see the doctor, the dentist, and get. I've already got the sheet out there in the truck for the blood test that she wanted ran. So I'll get my blood done and then go see her. Um, so I can get my drugs on the road. So I bet you have a cavity, right? Too many pies in mine. Yeah, too many pies. So actually, what it was is a filling had fallen out, and I didn't take care of it, and now um, it's not an issue, but I don't want it to be an issue. It's I procrastinated and put it off, and I need to just get that refilled. So yeah, huh. So we're getting down to the last couple of weeks here. I couldn't be more excited. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. What is this? No PSA from Chris. Everybody sex, ghost hunting. Let's say what? Always use protection. Man. Okay, let's see. What PayPal is there? Trying to see here. And by the way, Brookkill, your computer I'm bringing out here. I've got a place for it here on the RV, and I'll switch everything over and start using that system on the RV. I'm not going to leave that baby behind. So, and it's already set up to stream and whatnot. Okay. Also, I should have Batch take that down. The tips as Surex had stated there. I've already Tim with a T was so cool. Brute, um, mom of four sons, and oh gosh, I can't think of her stream name. Katie, Tim's wife, Katie. They all pitched in, and so the Starlink is paid for. It's bought, it's being shipped. I guess they had to build it because it's taken 2 weeks, and supposedly on the site they said they ship within 3 days. It ain't happening. At any rate, it is ordered. It is going to come anytime now. So Starlink is taken care of. So yeah, appreciate you guys. I mean, my stream here, my my people are so good to me, so good. It's been amazing, and we're going to continue that now. Okay, I think you guys can let me if you're having problems with that address, it's 2951 East Highway 50. I don't know why it's being okay. 2951 East Highway. Okay, there's the official address. If you want to change it and whatnot, because I don't. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I say, you don't have to, and I know you guys have contributed so much to me. I almost feel embarrassed every time I put something up there. Um, like I say, I have bought a bunch of it just because I know that I would like to have it when I get to wherever I have it, wherever I need it. So I even bought some metal detecting. They're kind of a cargo type pants, but they have the knee pads that slip in, and so I don't have to strap on knee pads and whatnot. And I got them, and I just dug them out the other day. So yeah, I'm got all my toys. I'm ready to go. I just need to get the hell out of here, and I'm anxious to get down on and start doing some prospecting and some ghost towns and sleeping in some cemeteries and yeah. Uh, you guys are gonna enjoy the adventure. I know you will, and but you won't enjoy them near as much as me. I'm gonna love it. But you will be amazed some of the places I have planned to take you to. And now I've got all the tools to share it all with you. And I thought too with my little Ozbot, the little camera that'll follow me around wherever I go. I also have a another uh, what is it gyro um, stick for when I'm filming, so that it'll take all the bounce out of my filming as I'm walking with my phone, and also I can do some pretty cool stuff with it as well. So I've got that from I bought that last year or something. So I've got some the video stuff that'll make it look like I got a cameraman, and then I've got some stuff as I'm walking to go gold panning or abandoned exploration. You don't have to see me like this bouncing around and as I walk. Probably should set it up here and take out that bounce too. But so I got a lot of cool stuff now, a lot, and I'm ready. I am so ready. I'll I have the lights. I'll take them, a few of them with me in the lighting stands in case. I've got all my ghost hunting equipment that I need, the compact stuff in a case, and all my camera, GoPros, and microphones and all that stuff in another case, and then my IR lights and ghost lights and spirit box and all that stuff in one of my tubs, my drone, metal detectors, cameras, my regular 35 millimeter. Um, yeah, I got stuff. Yeah, I got stuff. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So, yeah, yeah. I'll try to get on a little bit later this coming week, and maybe we could do. Sorry, I'm gonna yawn. Maybe play some spin the wheel and share you some stories and stuff like that if you want to drop back by. Show you show you also what else I've done to the map because I'm going to start working in stuff like Texas and go the other way towards Arizona and Brookhill. I may get down to your area. I don't know. I've got an opportunity to in Arizona and then head on up into Nevada and go to the Washoe Club and a few places there in Nevada, and then I can cross over into Utah. And then once I come across the state through Utah, then I actually have some people in southern Colorado that I could go see and just make a huge loop. That would probably take me all summer just to do that. But it again, I don't want to be in Nevada, Arizona during the hottest time of the summer, which is about the time that I would be there. So I'll probably end up going the other way. Yeah, hell yeah, that would be fun. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So I'll take the Gators off my list then. Yeah, that was just a big one to me because I know in the past some of the ghost towns that I go to, or if I'm roaming around metal detecting in the desert, or hell, high weeds, high grasses, while I'm doing some old ghost towns, and they're handy to have. They're handy to have. I've only ever stepped on a rattler one time, and fortunately, it was up on the neck and it couldn't strike after I stepped on it. Um, but I could have very well been tagged if because I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it. So they're handy to have. I don't need to get snake bit with all the other things that are going on with me. So I appreciate that, Brute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I say, I'll get them off my list so somebody else don't get them. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. With that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I don't want to keep you too long, and I know there's a lot of other people on out streaming tonight, being that it's a Saturday night. I just thought I would bring you up to speed as to what's happening here and my progress. So tomorrow I plan on probably getting some of this stuff down to my storage shed because I really need to. All right, hammock too. Thank you, Sir X. I appreciate it. Now I can lay around and get fatter. What I really need is a haircut, man. I've been putting it off because the gal that I normally cut, who cuts my hair, pissed me off, and plus I just haven't been out. I haven't left. Yeah, look at that mess, man. I haven't left the Abbey since Mayhem. I haven't been off the property. So I really need to go grocery shopping. So tomorrow I'm going to head down to the storage shed, dump the stuff off that's ready to get stored, that I know will get stored, and then I'll probably go do some grocery shopping real quick, and yeah, so that's my big plan for tomorrow. um, my life is so simple, guys, but it's not a lifestyle for everybody. Some people could never live the way that I do, and other people would love to live the way that I do. And I'm one who love what I do. I really like this lifestyle, and they say, "Oh, don't you get lonely?" Hell no, I don't get lonely. I mean, um, I like being alone, and there's a big difference between being alone and being lonely. And I like the quietness. I think about that sometimes. Um, Other than little noises that I make or Archie jumping around doing something or whatever, I don't hear a sound in here. Um, and then I can get on stream and I can talk to people. I'm still socializing through social media and whatnot, but I do like my peace and quiet, and I eat when I want to or not. Um, Pretty much do whatever I want to, and for me, this is all the house I want to clean up every day. It's I don't. I went. There was a time in my life, believe it or not, between the mother-in-law's apartment that was attached to our house, and in all I had a five-car garage on one half and a two-car garage to the house, and just under 10,000 square foot home. And now here I am on a little tiny RV, and I love this place a million times more than I ever did that pain in the ass big house. It was not my style. It was not. The only good thing about that big house is I can get out of bed with my ex-wife in the morning and not see her the rest of the day and not leave the house, because there was plenty of places that I could just go to the other end of the house and never see her till it was time to go to bed again. That was the upside of having a big house and being married. But that's about all. That's about all. Brookhill, I made a TikTok just to follow you. What? Cool. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Cat and I think you and I, Holly, we talked about that a little bit. It's nice to have your peace and quiet and your solitude, and I mean, you guys know me. I'm not bashful, and I don't have a problem having a conversation with anybody on any topic, and I get along with pretty much everybody. But I also, when I'm having my quiet time, I like it. I like being by myself. I like being by myself. I like just my lifestyle. I really enjoy this, and as I said, there's people that couldn't handle it. Longest I've ever gone without seeing another person is 32 days. And that was when I was living up on the mountain. I just didn't have to go to town for anything, and I lived way back in a very remote area in the mountains here in Colorado. So once I left, it was 5 miles down to the highway, but to get to that to get to my house, you come 5 miles off the highway on a county road. Then you would hit a dirt road for about a mile and a half. Then you had to come down another dirt road about a half a mile to come down my eighth of a mile driveway back in the back part, and I was the very last road on that that mountainside. And my nearest neighbor was on the ridge across the valley from me. I could see their lights and stuff at night, and you could see the house. But I was way back there. If you found me during that time, you knew exactly where you were coming from, or to come see me, or you were lost as hell. And 9 times out of 10, you were lost as hell. So I had to redirect you how to get back to to the road. But yeah, I loved it. I loved it. And people will say, "Oh my God, weren't you afraid of lions and tigers and bears and Bigfoot and all that stuff?" Or no, not at all. I get along with them. I worry about people. People are the ones that scare me, and that's what why part of the reason I try to avoid bigger cities is just because of the fact that you don't know what those guys are up to. Um, and I'm not saying that it doesn't happen in the wilderness, but in the wilderness, um, I've got an arsenal in here as well too, and there's a gun within reach wherever I'm at in this RV. And in fact, when somebody was trying to get in after they stole $3,000 worth of my ghost hunting equipment out of my truck, and the dummies came back the next night to try and get the bike off the back of my truck. I caught them and chased them off with two gunshots in the air. But just about 3 months after I got my gun back, I'm laying in bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I hear the door rattle, and all I said is, "You want to meet Jesus? Come on in." And never heard another sound. I got up about 3 minutes later, and I could see a guy going around the corner over here by the event center, but he didn't want to meet Jesus apparently. Yep. So and being in a very remote area, if you're going to come try to do harm to me, you're going to lose, and there's a lot of places that they'll never find the body. So yeah, no, I don't mind being in the wilderness alone. And in fact, that's what I should do is share you some of the because I did come across a pile of the videos when I traveled. For those 4.5 years, a lot of stuff on Route 66 where I'm at abandoned locations or very remote locations. I should share those with you. You guys might enjoy that until we start getting to the real stuff, the new stuff. Maybe that's what I'll do. Plan on having a road trip memory or something night and share those videos with you. But yes, yes, yes. Yeah, ignore that Streamlab that just came up. I don't know how to get to my commands to fix it. Another thing too, Kat says she's got a store for me, so we'll have more merch, more merch. And all I got to do is get her over my logos, um, and see if I can get some more coffee mugs and stuff. That would make good prizes too for you guys that contribute and whatnot, and that subscribe. And I really like my mugs, my coffee mugs. They turned out really nice. And um, anyways, yeah, throw the Dorbs merch in there. Yeah, yeah. And then of course we all know that Sir X, he came up with the word Dorbs, Dorbs being dust orbs, and so we're gonna run with that. Also, I had an incident at Mayhem where um, I didn't mean to. It just kind of worked out that way. But I was trying to find my way in the dark and happened to end up putting my hands where they didn't belong on one of the ladies that was here. It was 100% accident. But we're gonna make up another T-shirt when Gramps goes wild and come up with some kind of a thing pertaining to that particular moment. She took it with a grain of salt, and if I did it to anybody, she was probably the one because she took it with a grain of salt, and we laugh about it because it was so funny, and it was 100% innocent. I mean, I was feeling around in the dark. I felt her grab my hand, so then I reached up because I didn't want to run into her. Boy, did I run into her. So yeah, I'm getting a new one with different merch, and um, I think the pricing structure may be a little easier. I'm not sure, but yeah, yeah, yeah. The mugs I think are really cool. I just like I like the way the logo because it's nice and clean, you know. Because I kind of like the logo that I made for What's Up Gramps as well. Cat, make sure maybe what I could do is throw it up on Discord if I remember tomorrow, and get you those logos and stuff that you need. And I'm all for creating new stuff, you know. I mean, whatever. Sir X has been begging now. By the way, I got it here somewhere. Begging for a knitted cap with a What's Up Gramps logo on it, and so I need to get him. And I would even get one for the winter time. You're actually wearing the Ghost Gramps T-shirt. Cool, cool. I like the way that one turned out too. It looks a lot neater when you actually see it. I was kind of worried about how it actually looked when you bought it, and it looked nice. But we're going to do the printing on the newer line. I think is going to be a little bit different because it's a different process than that rubberized stuff. I found that as those shirts really look great, but they seem to eventually more and more washes, the more and more that stuff comes off, and so you they don't last that long. I like the comfort of them. They feel nice, but um, I would like a higher quality print, something that lasts through many washings. So yeah, yeah, cool. So, anyways, that's kind of it, guys. So I'll try to plan on maybe Tuesday or so. I'll take you back into some of my videos. Let me see what I got. Just curious here. What and actually what I need to do is go into my. Let's see here. Gotta go into my photos and then videos, videos. See what I got here, just to give you an idea what I'm talking about. Old stuff, way back, way back. Man, I've got years and years and years of Abby stuff here. But I want to go back to when I was on the road. Let's go to let's see here. Looking. Oh, here, I'll show you something. This was my house in Kansas. This is the old funeral home that we fixed up into a bed and breakfast. I'll show you that real quick. Let's go to monitor 2, just for grins. This is during Halloween. More and a little bit more. Anyways, just fun. But some of the places that I would stay, I don't even know what this one is. Let's see. It's a dirty windshield is what it is. Uh, um, let's see what this one is. I don't know. Can't. That's a shooting video. Just looking at offhand real quick. Yeah, this is that same area, but a little better video. Well, I won't bore you with trying to find something. I'll get things lined up and show you some of the boondocking adventures. I did throw up well, that was what Archie did to me one night. He was pissed. He got my arms real bad. It's a wonder he's still alive. No wonder he's still alive. This is one of the abandoned places that I checked out. Oops. Whoops. Well, all this stuff. There. No, alright, guys, just by luck, I'm here in Model or Model, I believe it's pronounced. And the owner over here said that this building's unlocked and I'm welcome to go inside of it. So let's check out the old gas station here. Oh yeah, okay. Cool. Very cool. Looks like he keeps his toys in here. This isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. Pool table, air hockey. I just talked to one of the young boys, and he was telling me, for fun, he rides ATVs out here. Basically, that's about all there is to do, because there's nothing here. It's pretty much gone. Nice. Let me see how. I don't know, guys. There's so much. I'll have to go through it and find it. Find the stuff I want to share. There's just so many adventures. God, it was raining so hard here. I was actually on a submarine, and the USS Alabama there. Here I was sleeping on the beach in Florida. This is down in the Panhandle. I heard this whole area got wiped out again. That's down by Mexico Beach and Tallahassee, and I heard it got hit with a tornado the other day. Here's something kind of cool I came across in Florida. This lady played the dulcimer. was. It was in Florida, down in the Panhandle somewhere. Um, Fort DeSoto. Oh yeah, that one. Came across this guy. We were camping out one morning, and this guy was doing pigeon racing, and so he let all his pigeons go there. Play that real quick. It's 25 seconds. That's Cindy. But he's about 40
See that other one
miles
come
from where
back.
he lives, I think.
Did you know?
And so the pigeons have to somehow find their way back home, and they do. But that's what he was doing, was practicing for pigeon racing. And I guess he was like had all kinds of titles for the state of Florida and whatnot. But you could tell we were just getting out of bed because Cindy's still in her pajamas here. In fact, she is gone, and then come over and got me.
Racing pigeons. The new everywhere you go. It's an adventure. Right. This is yeah, this morning.
Okay, got
hey, racing pigeons. Learn something new everywhere you go. It's an adventure.
Right.
This is cool.
Story. You never know what you're gonna find, what you're gonna see. That was a cool camp spot too. I remember that place. The fog rolled in. It was so creepy. This is when she abandoned me down in the cypress trees, freaking out because she thought there was alligator, and the current kept pushing us closer and closer to him, and finally she got freaked out and got out. Those are big manatees.
Got some photos now.
We were swimming with the manatees.
These are gonna show nothing. 11:30, you can hit that. Yeah. 11 o'clock, you can get your sandwich.
8
o'clock. Grab my Kindle and a drink and.
Trout. That's a trout, big trout. And that's where I'm snorkeling down into it goes about 80 feet deep. Oh, that's Cindy actually, yeah. And yeah, she has a swimming suit on. But that's what we spent the day doing, just daytime we were snorkeling in the springs, the natural springs everywhere. And at night we were ghost hunting. So much fun. Yeah, so I'll share some of those adventures and stuff. I'll share those adventures maybe Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday probably. We'll just try to make it a plan, and I'll put it up on Facebook or into Discord or whatever. But anyways, that's all I got for tonight, guys. I'll let you guys get back into your streams or whatever. Again, thank you so much, guys, for picking up those items for me. Sir X, the hammock, and Brute, the gators, snake gators. That's gonna take a load off my mind when I'm out there wandering around. I don't have to worry about the rattlesnakes getting me, or maybe one of the other snakes, a moccasin or whatever, depending on where I'm at. So tomorrow. Oh yeah. By the way, Sir X, put your link up so everybody else knows. Sir X, JK, and who else? You guys have a podcast tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Put your link up there. There it is. Let's check it out here real quick. Monitor 2. Talking with the source. I'm over 18. Sometimes depends on when you catch me. Yeah. Rico, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you've been watching and just kind of lurking, because I'm just now getting ready to go ahead and end it here, and we'll go. We'll try this again on Tuesday, and I'll show you some of the streams from before, and tell you what I've done the last day or two, the next 2 days in front of us, what I get accomplished. Because I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. All right. Off to bed, huh, Kat? Thank you, Kat, for everything. Thank you. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later in the week, the new week. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for getting that stuff for me. I appreciate that. As always, I will see you guys when I see ya. Good night, everybody. Thank you.